Hey, all, Tom Novak with Novak Weather, and bring me the news with your weather update that's brought to you by Grand Casino of Mille Lacs and Hinckley. Thank you for sponsoring this weather video, Grand Casino. Lots to talk about, so let's get right to it. Well, another interesting day here across the upper Midwest, including Minnesota. It is Thursday, November 12th. And you're looking at the visible satellite loop right now, and what I wanted to show you is just a couple of things. Here is the line of snow showers, actually about a 2 to 3 hour period of snow that developed across southern and eastern Minnesota is now pushing into Wisconsin. You can start to see some clear skies back here over southwestern Minnesota, and of course the snow. It's the snow that fell on Tuesday, the heavy area of snow over southeastern South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota. But anyway, again, you can see this cloud mass steadily moving to the east, and eventually we're going to get into this air mass tomorrow, and that means a lot more sunshine compared to today here in the upper Midwest. Looking at the infrared satellite loop, you can see the same thing. Here are the enhanced clouds now. It wasn't that impressive of a storm, at least when it comes to cloud tops are concerned. Fairly low cloud tops and not very cold, but just enough forcing in our atmosphere to produce a 30 to 50 mile wide band of snow that of course did cause some problems. In fact, the snow was so impressive at times that it actually produced several accidents around Minnesota and the Twin Cities Metro. This is on the northwestern side of the metro. I actually took this photo from MnDOT from their cameras. This was I-94 up near Monticello. And yeah, that's a semi-trailer truck, it appears to be, that was on fire at about 9:30 this morning. Just goes to show you what, even though it was only about an inch or two of snow, how much that can cause as far as problems on the roadways when it hits, and when it hits hard. In fact, up in that area of the Twin Cities Metro, there was a snow squall warning that was issued by the National Weather Service. That doesn't happen very often up in the upper Midwest, but we did have one of those this morning, and this was one of the reasons why we did receive that heavy band of snow for at least a little while. This is forcing in the lower and mid layers of our atmosphere. Look at these strong winds at about 10 to 15,000 feet that were coming up into southern Minnesota, just strong enough to create lift in our atmosphere as a front. And you're going to feel that cold front as it was moving through Minnesota. You're going to feel it overnight tonight because it is going to cool off significantly tonight. But as that cold front was moving east, we had some southerly winds in the lower and mid layers of our atmosphere, bringing up at least a little bit of moisture and certainly forcing to create that snow here in the upper Midwest. And temperatures today were also just cold enough to support snow. These were temperatures this afternoon. Look at this cold air mass here over the Dakotas in southern Canada. That would be Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Temperatures in the teens this afternoon in that portion of southern Canada and in western North Dakota. And that air is pressing southeast into the upper Midwest. And like I had said, this cold front was responsible for producing that 2 to 3 hour period of snow across the upper Midwest. Now, by tomorrow, you can see that we start to warm up a little bit here, at least in southwestern Minnesota, with temperatures approaching near 40 tomorrow. So that'll be good news if you're looking for at least a little bit of warm air, as some air from South Dakota and Nebraska tries to push northeast into the upper Midwest. And actually, warm air is going to be prevalent as we head into next week. I just wanted to quickly show you this. This is the jet stream, the wind at 30 to 35,000 feet in our atmosphere. And this is for next Wednesday. Yes, long ways away, but I think it's worth showing. Look at how our jet stream starts to surge north of Minnesota again. Again, this is the middle portion of next week. And because of that, we're going to get some warm air that's going to try to surge north into the upper Midwest again from the desert southwest. And I think we're going to have a similar scenario to what we had last week, where we had Chinook winds coming off the Rocky Mountains and heading east into the upper Midwest. So any snow that you see on the ground today, I think will be gone by the middle portions of next week, and that means we're going to be able to warm up. In fact, the extended forecast from Bring Me the News and Novak Weather shows, look at these temperatures. Yeah, they're cool for tomorrow, but we do warm up as we get into Saturday of this weekend with a little bit of some shower activity. And then, as we get into next week, look at how our temperatures go up as we get towards Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. In fact, record highs for Wednesday and Thursday of next week are in the 60s. I wouldn't be surprised if we start threatening those record high values in our extended forecast. All right, that's your Bring Me the News and Novak Weather forecast. Thank you for joining me this afternoon and evening. I hope you have a great weekend.